Welcome back to the Rest is F1 podcast. Today we are talking about the Bahrain GP. We're going to be giving our predictions. And of course, as always, I've got Ham with me. How are you doing,
Hey
Ham?
guys, I'm good, Shaq. How are you?
I'm good. Of course, we're going to be going through our predictions, normal stuff, good drives, bad drives, good team, bad team, crazy prediction, pole position, and of course, the top three. Let's move straight on to the predictions. Who have you got for your good drive?
I'm just going for the safest route here because McLaren's have been showing pace, and Piastri is my man. He's been showing pace even in the previous race. He's gonna have a good drive. That's what I go for.
I've gone opposite side of the garage. I've gone for Lando Norris. I haven't picked him yet so far this year, but I think, like you said, safe option. Obviously, I'm the furthest behind in the points in the predictions, so I need some points here. So I'm going for a safe one, but yeah, Lando Norris, easy pick for me there. But so we obviously ABD's not here, but we've got his predictions as well. He's gone for a good drive for George Russell. So he thinks that the Mercedes is going to combat their potential cooling issues that they've been having over sort of the last 2 or 3 years. All right, let's go straight to bad drive. I have gone for Lance Stroll. Again, easy pick. I think it's going to be the race in Japan, I think, is the start of what it's going to be a bad patch. He's had his two good performances in the first two rounds, and usually after that, he sort of falls away. That's why I've gone Lance Stroll. But what have you got?
Uh, I think I've gone for the same person in one of my other races as well. I've gone for Liam Lawson, for the Racing Bulls. Well, he has not been showing the performance in an Racing Bull as well. Yes, he has come out of Q1. He is in Q2, but then that's about it. He's not showing any sort of pace with the car. Uh, I would say Yuki was performing better than him in the same car in the Chinese Grand Prix. So this performance of Lawson, I think he is going to continue with the same sort of driving standard until he changes it. We've seen Hadja, a rookie, a, a proper rookie, uh, coming into the points
Yep.
right behind Mercedes. He qualified ahead of Hamilton, his idol, and he finished right behind him. He just dropped one single place with the same car which Lawson was driving. So either Hajar has a potential that we do not see, or way better than Lawson, or the Racing Bulls is fast and Lawson is just doesn't know how to unlock it. So I've gone for Lawson for a bad drive in the Bahrain Grand Prix.
ABD's gone for Jack Doohan. That's a very pretty understandable one. He's probably been one of the worst drivers so far this year.
Colapinto might come back into the team replacing Duan.
Yeah, so they were
It's
talking about that before the season started as well. But I think I
yeah,
think that I don't think he's doing enough right now to, cement his spot. So I think he will be out soon. So bad drive from ABD for that prediction. That kind of makes sense.
yep.
Yeah, so who do you have for your good team?
I've gone for Ferrari. Again, it's kind of a gamble. We have not seen them perform like we thought they would be performing. They are way behind in the constructors as well. All the other teams are ahead of them. They're doing very well, and I feel Ferrari. I think in the Bahrain Grand Prix, they're going to show what they're capable of.
I've gone for very simple McLaren. I've gone McLaren. Um, Needs no explanation. Just like I said, safe pickings for the moment. But yeah, they've just been really good, and I don't see them stopping. Not until at least Spain when they have some changes with the front wing. I think McLaren's just going to be right up there for quite a bit, and they've still got quite a good gap. And testing as well, they looked quite good, and that was of course in Bahrain. So yeah, McLaren looks like the best option for me. But ABD's gone for Williams, so that could be hit or miss because I think Science has not had a great start and he's still not really there yet with the car. But Albon has been pretty good, so it could go good or bad.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Williams can be a hit or miss, but then they are a good team. Uh, if Sainz performs and if we see him perform in the Bahrain Grand Prix, I think Williams are gonna be one of the best teams throughout the season. Then they are gonna be in the top. We have not seen Williams perform in the last couple of last not couple of last many seasons.
Hmm.
Williams were at the time earlier in the days. Williams were one of the favorites to win a championship. Now they are being considered as one of the lowest ranking teams.
Yep.
But then if they perform and if they keep it up in this season, I think they are going to be one of the good teams. We have the major four, and there's a fifth position which we normally either give to Aston or
Alpine.
let's say Alpine, but then Alpine has not been performing. Haas has been performing.
So it just depends. It
Sauber,
just depends every
yeah, it
race,
all
I think.
depends. It all
Yeah.
depends. But then Aston is the question mark right now at the moment.
Let's go to bad team then. What have you got for bad team?
I just want to start continue where I left off. Aston with a question mark. ABD just gave it to me there. He said a bad team is going to be Aston.
Yeah, that's what
So
ABD gave. Yeah.
yeah, so I think the what I just said, he agrees with me on that. I feel because
Yeah,
the
A2
fifth fastest team.
inconsistent. Yeah.
I'm going for the easiest one. I've gone for Sauber.
Yeah.
They have not been performing. They've got an experienced driver, and they've got a driver who is just out of F2.
Mm.
So they are not the team in favor for getting even close to the points or inside the points. So Sauber for the bad team is kind of safest option for me at the point. At the point, yeah.
I've gone a bit crazier with my for my bad team. I've gone for Mercedes. So I think, right, we spoke about the cooling issues before. So I think that this is going to come into play. That car is going to start to drop when, you have hot Bahrain weather. Obviously, the fasting season's over and, it's moving into hot weather again. And yeah, I have a feeling that the Mercedes is going to struggle. And I mean, look, I would say it's a bit of a gamble, this one, because Mercedes has been the second best team so far this year. Of course, second in the championship. So I've got Mercedes. I've got my fingers crossed, but like, I'm really not sure if this will happen or not. It's just the cooling thing. That's the main confidence I've got from for this one. Yeah.
Let's dive deep into the pole positions now.
Oh, so you don't want to go
Uh,
crazy predictions yet?
yeah, not right now.
Okay. All
Not
right.
right
Let's
now.
do it. Let's do pole position. Who have you got?
His second pole position in his Formula One life, Piastri. Just like ABD, we are rooting for Piastri for the pole position.
Yeah, I
He
see.
has been showing
Both got him
pace.
there.
Yeah, we both got him there. Yeah, he has got the pace. If he can convert that into a pole position, that is going to be one of the best things that's happening.
Yeah. Again, I've gone opposite side of the garage. I've gone Lando Norris on pole. I think this man is quite usually a good. He's pretty good in qualifying. It's a strong suit. I think he had the most poles last year, actually. And so I've just kind of gone him for that. And I think Bahrain's an easier track. I feel like he won't mess up as much as he did um in Suzuka or China. So yeah, I've gone Lando Norris on pole position.
That's a, I think that's again like we talked earlier, safest option. He is fast, but then we'll have to wait and see for the McLarens whether they're going to perform with the rear wing drop down to how it was during the start of the season. Yes,
Let's do
so
top
the
three.
top three. Okay, okay, let's
Let's
go.
go in
Okay,
third to first.
okay. Uh, I've got Norris for third.
Yeah,
because in the last race, he actually did not have the pace Piastri had.
yeah.
So I think, okay, the reason being, Verstappen ahead of him was lapping. Uh, he was like 1.5 to almost 2 seconds ahead of Norris,
For the whole race.
and
Yep.
yeah, Piastri was right behind Norris. So, like I said, if the team had given him the green signal earlier in the race, Piastri would have at least given
Got
a
close.
tough
Yeah.
drive. Yeah, tough drive to Max.
I've gone for Charles Leclerc. So, I mean, you'll see it with there is a bit of Ferrari link in my crazy prediction that I'll say. I think that, like you said, Ferrari's going to be pretty decent, and I think a third place, a podium, finally to start the year, get on the podium for Ferrari. I think that's achievable more on a track where they've been a bit more strong. Bahrain, Leclerc's won there before. He's got pole there before. I think he's the man for Ferrari to get that podium. So I've gone for third place, Charles Leclerc. ABD, tying into his good drive, has gone with George Russell. That's definitely, I think he's definitely going for that Mercedes. He's got all his eggs in one basket with Mercedes.
Okay, for
So
P2,
P2, yeah.
I've got Leclerc
Okay.
for P2.
Yeah.
So, like you said, podium is a kickstart for their season,
Yeah.
probably. So, I've gone for them P2.
He has gone for Lando Norris, and I have gone. But you guessed it, Lando Norris.
Yep.
So I think that Norris is not going to win this race. I know I said he'd be on pole, but I think, um, the next guy, he'll be, he won't be as quite as quick as him. I think he's been lacking a lot actually since Australia. Australia was like really good performance from Lando, but after that, it's kind of been a bit. He's dropped off a little bit. So I've gone Norris second. Number one. Who do you have
Uh,
to win the Bahrain Grand Prix in 2025?
my my pole sitter, Piastri.
Okay, you got Oscar Piastri.
I've got Oscar Piastri. AB has gone Oscar Piastri, and what you got?
I've got Oscar Piastri. We've all gone for Oscar Piastri to win the Bahrain
We've
Grand
all
Prix.
got, yeah, to win this. That is something that we all agreed upon this time, I guess. Piastri for the win.
I think Oscar's been better than Lando so far this year. I think over the three races, I think he's been quick. I think you've seen it. Even in
I
Australia,
totally agree.
I feel like he was actually quicker than Norris. So I think, yeah, Oscar Piastri. I get why all of us have picked it. I think he's the most confident driver right now.
Yeah, totally, totally, totally.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's go to the crazy predictions. Saved for last.
Yep.
Let's
So
hear your one.
I'm gonna start with ABD. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
start with
Go with
ABD.
ABDs.
Okay.
Yeah,
So ABD had his top three, starting with Piastri for P1, Norris for P2, and Russell for P3.
yeah,
So the reason Russell for P3 can also is also with his crazy prediction saying that one Mercedes is going to be on podium.
yeah.
So, so it's either Russell or Antonelli, but then his top three consist of Russell,
So he
but then
thinks
he
it's
said
Russell.
one.
Yeah.
He thinks it's Russell, but then it says one Mercedes on podium. So
So
either one,
you
he's
will get
gonna
the point no matter which Mercedes it is. Yeah.
which Mercedes it is. So with mine, kind of similar, but then I've got for one Ferrari on podium.
Okay. So and you
So
think
it
it's gonna
doesn't
be
matter.
Leclerc?
I think it's going to be Leclerc, but then even if it's Hamilton, I get a point for that.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough. So my crazy prediction is actually maybe tied into both of yours. I think Ferrari will beat Mercedes in terms of the points this weekend. I think that I'll score Mercedes this weekend. And
Oh,
it's two things. It's I think Ferrari will improve quite a bit here. I think Bahrain's a stronger track for them. They're usually quite quick here. And I think Mercedes is going to decrease in the performance with the cooling issues all that stuff. And I do think it's pretty crazy, because yeah, like I said, Mercedes is the second best team so far this year, and yeah, I really don't know if it will happen. I have my fingers are crossed, but yeah, Ferrari beats Mercedes, they'll outscore them. So thank you guys for watching. This has been the predictions for the Bahrain Grand Prix, yeah, and we'll catch you for the next video when we are talking about the post race, all that stuff for the Bahrain Grand Prix once the race is over. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
See you guys, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.